Hello and welcome to the Intel Brief. Today is Monday, 20 October. I'm your host Daniel, and today we're going to talk about a Russian gas plant suspending operations after a Ukrainian drone strike, the Bosnian Serb Republic appoints a new interim president, and jewellery stolen from the Louvre Museum in Paris. So firstly, the Orenburg gas processing plant, the largest facility of its kind in the world, has been forced to suspend intake of gas from Kazakhstan after a Ukrainian drone strike, the Kazakhstan energy minister said on Sunday. Orenburg's regional governor has said earlier on Sunday that the plant had been partially damaged and that the drone strike had caused a fire to break out at the workshop and at a plant. There, the fire was later put out, according to Russian media. So what? Firstly, if this interests you, go watch my YouTube video over on the HM Intelligence YouTube channel. I did a deep dive in this yesterday on how this is affecting the Russian war effort. And this is just a continuation of these operations. I think they're Ukraine's best form of kind of success in this war. It's having a clear and detrimental effect on both the Russian economy and the Russian war effort. And it's just such a difficult problem for Russia to stop. The more Ukraine can do this, the more they can hurt Russia. And hurting Russia is the best way to bring them to the negotiating table. So yeah, I think this is a great operation that should keep happening. There's almost no way Russia can defend all of its oil infrastructure at all times with its limited air defense capabilities. So yeah, great move. Love to see it. And next, the Parliament of Bosnia's Serb Republic appointed Ana Babic as the interim president on Saturday, acknowledging officially for the first time that former President Milorad Dodik is stepping aside after a state court banned him from politics. Babic, Dodik's closest ally, will hold the position for 1 month until new presidential elections are held in the Serb Republic in November 23rd. The parliament also annulled a series of separatist laws that were passed over the past year after Dodik had been indicted for defying decisions of the international envoy and the Constitutional Court. So what? Directly for Bosnia, this is great news because it looked like there could have been some serious issues with Dodik, especially around him not wanting to step aside and him continuing to break laws. It looked like he was positioning himself to use kind of force to either break away from Bosnia or to just cement his rule further. So it's good for Bosnia that this has happened and that he stepped aside and they can hold new elections. There's still the risk that he'll win the next elections, which could cause further political chaos in the country, but hopefully that isn't the case, and we can just move along in peace because we don't really need any more wars. Kind of at a larger scale, this shows the kind of the lack of, maybe not lack of support, but like all bark, no bite from the Serbian-Hungarian like backers that he had. They both openly talked about supporting him, and I think even Hungary even like had plans to go rescue him if they tried to arrest him. But yeah, not really a great look for this like non-European alliance. But good for us European loving folk. So big win there. And lastly, a break-in at the Louvre Museum in Paris on Sunday saw suspected criminals. Definitely criminals, make off with priceless jewellery, according to the French culture minister. He said in the incident, or maybe she said in the incident, occurred at the museum, one of the world's most famous, as it opened its doors on Sunday morning. In a statement, she said, a robbery took place this morning at the opening of the Louvre Museum. The museum confirmed it would be closed for the day for exceptional reasons. So what? I thought this was a kind of cool, not in the cool sense, but cool in the interesting sense, story, because it's just like actual movie level shit. It's like They from an article I read last night, they stole like 17 million euro worth of jewelry. And they like climbed up a ladder, off a truck, cut through a window, like, and then just went in and like cut into the casings that the jewelry was kept in. Just crazy stuff. How they managed to pull it off, how they knew. I mean, it seems likely that there was probably insiders providing them information, but there's going to be a massive investigation, I'm sure. And hopefully they can get the jewelry back before it gets sold or hidden away for years to come, because, shit's important. It's from the Napoleonic era. France loves that shit. So, yeah, not ideal, but a pretty interesting one for the weekend. It's a positive news story coming out of France compared to the things we've been hearing recently. So, anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the Intel Brief. Just to plug it again, go and check out my other YouTube channel, the HM Intelligence YouTube channel, because, putting a lot of effort in there. And I really appreciate the support. So, yeah, thank you very much. I'll see you again tomorrow. See you.